Hello, my name's Chris Sparks. I was born and raised in Carlsbad, New Mexico. I struggled with drug and alcohol addiction for about 22 years. Actually, all forms of addiction. I've been sober for 8 years now. My sobriety birth date is April 2nd, 2017. It was some of the stuff that we went through when I was younger after my parents split up. My mom was in a very abusive relationship for about 5 years, and I had to witness this man beat her a lot, and verbally, mentally. He never physically put his hands on me, but the verbal and mental abuse was pretty bad for about 5 years. I carried a lot of that. I carried a lot of the anger, the hate, up past that after they split up. For a long time, up until I got clean, I carried most of that stuff, that baggage. So the first time I got to Lifehouse, I was in shackles and chains. And I was terrified because I didn't know what to expect. I knew that I wanted to get clean, but I just didn't know how. I was out of my element because I was in a place I'd never been, around people I didn't know. It was almost impossible to sleep for the first couple of days, night sweats, nightmares, just the unknown. And the second time was a bit different because there was a lot of shame and guilt, because the same people that worked for Lifehouse that seen me graduate the first time, seen me come back in the second time, they didn't judge me. The staff, everybody, they welcomed me with open arms, and almost like a welcome back, but let's fix this type deal. And it was really good the second time, to be honest. It was a lot better than the first time, walking through those doors. I needed that last relapse. I needed that first sobriety. I needed that first 28 days. I needed all that. That relapse made me realize exactly where I don't ever want to be again. I'd just gotten to the Lifehouse because I got there May 11th. And I was working the first step with my sponsor, and he had me write all this stuff down. It's the 10 worst, I won't cuss, but it says the 10 worst things I have done. So this is 22 years of alcohol and drug addiction just broke down in a piece of paper, and there's something about putting pen to paper and then writing all this and then hearing yourself read this that really does something. But after I made this list and we went through it, God told me, he says, look, there's 22 years of this right here. We can have 22 more. I'll let you have it, or we can walk away from this right now. And then right then, my desire to use drugs and alcohol was taken from me. I have not had a desire since. So one of the beliefs and mindset that I used to have was that I was a loser. I was scum. I didn't deserve good things in life. That I was basically just worthless. And after getting clean this time and coming to Lifehouse, I learned that none of that is true. I do deserve this, and so does anybody else that's going through this program. We all deserve it. There's been so many times that I got out of jail that I didn't have nowhere to go. I knew I didn't want to go back to this. I've learned from my experience, seeing is believing, and it's that way with a lot of these other people who have never experienced sobriety. They come in, and if they see somebody doing it, it's like, okay, I see these people, and then once they start to relate, and it's good that program there is out there, because there was a time where there wasn't nothing.